YouTube. What is going on, everybody? Yeah, I'm getting logged in here. Y'all can see we had some rain. It's not raining right this minute, but I did look at the radar. We're going to run into some rain before we get to Dallas. And it's all good. Yep. Yeah, boy, I overslept. I've been here forever. It is 4:15 a.m. my time, so 3:15 out here. But you know, I had a hard time last night sleeping. You know, I went to sleep early yesterday after I ate. I went to sleep and got back up a couple hours later, and I just had this. I walked all the way up to the truck stop and bought me 3 Gatorades and 3 bottles of water, because I just had this. I couldn't quench my thirst. What I had in my cup just wasn't working. And I done drank the only thing I got in my refrigerator right now is Red Bulls, and I wasn't drinking those at that time of night. And so I got out and walked up to the truck stop and bought some Gatorades and some water, and drank all that but 1 Gatorade before I went back to sleep. But anywho, that's neither here nor there. Now we're up. We're getting ready to go. I'm going to drive my ass up there this time to get drink and everything this morning, and I'm not getting no more of that lemonade they got up here. No. I will figure something else out to drink. But anyhow, I'll get out and do my walk around and I'll get back with y'all. Hey folks, here we go. Oh wait, I forgot to hit a button over here. Submit. Yeah, that turkey and all I got last night, I wish I'd have just got a plate full of dressing, because the turkey wasn't all that great. The green meat casserole was alright, but the dressing was the best thing out of everything. But, you know, it is what it is. I was burping up that damn turkey and gravy all night. That's the worst part. Ugh. Anyhow, we're gonna pull up here and go inside and get our drinks and all for this morning. Yep. Alright, but that big boat's still sitting here. That big ass yacht sitting on a trailer. Yeah, you couldn't really see it right now, but yeah. It's quite brisk out right now, 46 degrees. But it's alright. I got it nice and warm in the truck. It ain't so bad, it's wet and 46 degrees, so it makes it seem a little worse. But yeah, anywho. Alright, now I get back with y'all. Hey, well, evidently that truck there broke down. There's not enough room for me to get around the front of them, so I gotta back out of here. But I gotta straighten out first. I don't know. Now that I look at it, no. There's not enough room. You want me swinging real wide? Yeah, I might be able to make it. Yeah. I got it. Alright. Now, we got 140 miles to go. Yep. Yeah, it's still raining a little bit, but we're going to be in a lot of bit of rain here in a little bit. A lot of bit, a little bit. Anywho, alright. Let's go get on the big road. I've done the same thing this morning. What I did last night, I got me I got 2 bottles of water and 2 Gatorades. I put the Gatorades in my cup on ice. Yeah. Anywho. Alright, well come on now. What are you waiting on? Christmas? I know it's only a month away, but we ain't got all that time. Yeah, that's the car exit I just come out of, because whenever it looked like the truck exit, they was yeah, they had it blocked up a little bit with trucks sleeping there. Alright. Take my leave this morning. Yep. Alright, I'll get back with y'all. Alright, here we go, folks. Yep. Oh, if I'd been going east, there's a wreck or something back there. Looking at my mirror, eastbound side look like they stopping. Then I see flashing lights, yeah. There's something going on. But we're not, we're going west. Alright. We'll be there by 6:50 my time, 5:50 Texas time. Yep. As long as everything goes right. Alrighty, I'll get back with y'all. Well, it didn't take long before I run into the rain. We've been going about a whole, 2 miles. And we're in the rain. Well. Alrighty. I knew it was coming, so it ain't no surprise. It's all good. Alright. Back on a bit. We are coming up to the inspection station, 512. Yeah, we done passed the 546. This was the 512 and it's all locked up. Yep. We got 61 miles to destination. 32 miles will be at the 175. Yeah, buddy. Temperatures come up. It's up to 50 degrees now, so yeah, it ain't so bad. Alrighty. Well, I'll get back with y'all. You can see the skyline from here. Well, not now. Yeah, we're 7 miles from 175, and yes, well, the fog's blocking it now, but anyhow, yeah, I can see the big green building and a couple other ones over there a minute ago. Yeah. Well, like I said, we got 7 miles over here to 175, and then 36 miles from delivery. Alright, folks, right here, we're getting on to 175. What it sounds like. 175 is right here. We got 29 miles to delivery. There you can see the skyline. There's a lot of different colors downtown this morning. Yep. Yeah. Got all these different colors this morning. Alright, I was on the phone, folks, but now I'm done with the phone call. Here we are. Yep. See it. Yeah, maybe I'll see it better when I'm coming the other way. I don't know. But it seems like there's like these red lights. They're more colored lights downtown today than what they normally are. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Anyhow, 16 miles from destination. Right around the corner here is going to be the tunnel. I hate that curve. Oh, I hate it. But we survived it again. Alright, now we got about a mile before I gotta make a right turn, so I gotta get ahead of all these people. We got this Suburban that wants to race me, I guess. I don't know what the hell he's doing. Anywho, all right. Yeah, there's the buildings that I always get. There's a Reunion Tower. Hold on, we'll get a better shot of it here. Look at there. Yep. Alright, 14 miles from here, folks. 14 miles. To be honest, I hope he's got me a load sitting there in Dallas where I ain't got it. Because I don't think there's going to be no loads in Waco. They're shut down. So he ain't got me a load here in Dallas. I'm going to have to wait till Monday, more than likely to live load somewhere. Yeah. So that's gonna suck. But it is what it is. I mean, that's the price you pay to work during the holidays. Alright, I'll get back with y'all when we get a little closer. Hey folks, here we are at all the flags. Yep. Y'all know when we get here to the flags, we're about 6 miles from delivery. Yep. And then I don't know what I'm gonna do then. Anywho, I'll get back with y'all. We're seeing them blue lights over there on the left before. They've probably been there, I just ain't never paid them no attention. But yeah. Oh, they got candy canes on the poles over there. They lighting up the poles now, look like candy canes. That's the time of year. Anywho, we are 3.5 miles from delivery. Folks, right up here is going to be our exit. That's where the GPS wants me to go, Esther's Road. I'll never go that way. We're going to go up here and get off on Valley View Lane. And it won't bring you this way because it says there's toll. That's why the GPS don't ever bring you this way, because this is a toll road, but it's also an exit. So as long as you exit, you stay to the left, it's an exit. You stay to the right, you're paying toll. So you're gonna stay to the left. And now we're where we need to be at. Go up here, we'll make a right, second left, we'll be on the yard. Alright, here we go, folks. Oh. Yep. Make this right here, and we have arrived. Here we go. Yep. Another load successfully delivered. Let's go. Get back with y'all whenever I get through the gate and I'll figure out what's going on. Oh, well. I done been here about 30 minutes. Boss man ain't told me nothing yet. I even sent him a message. What's the plan? What are we doing? And he still ain't responded. So I guess I'll go back over here to the parking area and park and watch some television until he responds. Yep. I don't know what else to do. I'm not a mind reader. I mean, if this was not the holiday seasons, I would know what to do. I'd just grab an empty and go to Waco, but I know Waco was shut down this week. And they didn't load nothing. As far as I know, the last load was took out of there 4 days ago. So, yeah. Ain't no need me going to Waco. But, yeah, I'll just go back to sleep for a little while, I reckon. Well, he finally answered back, told me to stay here. I don't know if that's good or bad, but that's what I'm doing. So yeah, I'll get back with you folks in a bit if something happens. Well, this is a turn of events of something I was not expecting. I damn sure didn't expect them to come at me with this. And that's take it empty and go back to Cleveland. I'm like, okay. If that's what you want me to do, that's what I'll do. And right here is me and empty. I ain't gonna bother looking in it or nothing. I'll just get it washed out on the way back across. Yep. I ain't get lined up with it. I'm all crooked. But anywho, yeah. And why I'm going, I don't know. Because there's a driver that got here before me, and he's got him waiting. I don't know why I'm going across, but I ain't gonna say nothing about it. He must have other plans for that driver. That's all I know. But anyhow, oh shit. It is what it is. Now let me get hooked up and I'll get back with y'all. Yes sir, that's what I'm talking about. Yep. Alright folks, well here's a turn of events. I'm headed back to Cleveland with an empty trailer. So yeah, it's an 840 mile deadhead, but he pays me like I'm loaded, so I ain't worried about that. But yeah, I had already started recording when I left the yard, but I lost that, so I'm starting this segment all over again. But anyhow, yeah, we're headed back to Cleveland with an empty trailer, so it's gonna be a rough ride, But the good thing is, there ain't gonna be no dragonfly zones. I can set my cruise control and it'll stay at that speed. Yep. Hey, boy, that old Cadillac. Oh boy, got him an old hoopty. Yeah. Anyhow, we are headed back that way, empty. He said he had some loads. Going to Florida that he was going to try to get me on because I got to be home by, well, I was supposed to be home by the 2nd, but I told him I could go later in the week if I have to. But anyhow, it is what it is. I might just stay out until Christmas break, to be honest. I don't know. Depending on how I feel. But we'll see. And yeah. Anywho, yeah, he was trying to give me a load from there. There's another driver there too, but he was trying to give me a load from there to Florida, and some of the load didn't pay that well. And then the one that he did call on before he got anybody on the phone, that load was already gone off the load board. So most of them didn't load till Monday, so that didn't really help me neither. So yeah, it is what it is. Now we headed back east. I'm gonna stop over here in Terrell. Oh, right here's I-20, 1 mile. I need to get my ass over the other way before I miss it. Anyhow, we're gonna stop over here in Terrell and then get some more drink. I might run into Pizza Hut and get me a thing of chicken Alfredo. yeah, keep on keeping on. Alrighty, I'll get back to Joe. Damn, I wasn't expecting none of this today. I did see a sign back there that said that there was an accident at Lumley Road. Yeah. Don't be stupid. Yeah, you almost got to it now. But it said the left lane was blocked. So, yeah. It don't appear to be the left lane. It looks like all the lanes are blocked. Well, yeah, like I've said many a time, this trucking, if you don't expect traffic, then, or if you let traffic bother you, in the wrong business. Yeah, we ain't too far from it though. I mean, I can see the flashing lights up there, so it shouldn't take too long. Yeah. Anywho, all right, I'll get back with y'all. Oh yeah, somebody just tore up their Mustang. Oh, that sucks. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Yep. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. And one more before we get out of here. Yes, sir. Look at that. Look at that. All right, let's get out of here. I was able to get my chicken Alfredo. I don't know. It's a lot of pasta. I don't know if I'm allowed to eat that or not. I ain't been to the doctor, ain't been diagnosed, but I got a lot of friends that's diabetic and they can't eat pastas. They can't eat rice. They can't eat a lot of shit. And yeah. Oh Lord, hold on. There's a couple more on this other row I want to get. That way I can get a short out today. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. There you go. Yep. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, sir. All right. That should be enough trucks now. I can complete a short. Yeah, we're going to get out of here. Yep. Oh, God, this is so rough with no load. And the reason why that is, you know, when you ain't got no load, the airbags are aired all the way up. So they're stiff as hell. You know, when you're loaded, it squeezes them airbags and it gives you more cushion. Right now, there ain't no cushion with an empty trailer. But, oh well, it's all good. Yep. Yeah, it's the best Alfredo I've got from this place in a long time. Normally, they give you a half-empty tray. This bitch it was overflowing. There weren't no half-empty tray this time. She like she was mad at the world because she had to work today, but if she hooked up my Alfredo, that's for damn sure. And I didn't put no salt on it. Oh, it killed me not to put salt on it, but I did. Well, that's the worst part about all this is cutting the salt out of my life. But it is what it is. That's what I gotta do. Again, that's just me self-diagnosing with Google with all my symptoms, what's going on, and I'm going by what Google's saying. So I'm not 100% sure that's what's going on, or if that's what I got, but we'll see when I go to the doctor. Yeah. With so many Petros and TAs, used to have doctor's offices in them, but I guess they wasn't making enough money off of it. Well, they closed them down. They ain't in there no more. I don't know. I wish they was. It'd make it a lot easier on me where I could stop and get checked out. But anyhow, it is what it is. There's a lot of traffic out today. There's more traffic out today than what there was Thanksgiving Day and yesterday. Well, Thanksgiving Day I sat all day, so I can't say what happened. But the day before Thanksgiving, let's just go there. But yeah, there's a lot of traffic out today. Oh well. It is what it is. Well. They're gonna keep on trucking till, I don't know, till whenever. Till I get to where I can pick. Right now I'm 730 miles from Cleveland, so it's too early. Well, it's only 12:45 anyway, so it's too early to stop. So I'm gonna run to about 3:30. That'll put me about 7 hours from Cleveland. And then get up in the morning and run that. Yep. But anywho, I don't even know if they open there because the guard told me the other day when they shut down for Thanksgiving, they wasn't going to be coming back to work until Monday, so I don't even know what's going on. Y'all see that car flashing the lights at me? They warning me about the damn speed trap up here. I'm not speeding, so it don't matter. Speed limit 75 out here. I'm only doing 72. Anyway, alright, I'll get back with you. We made it back to where we started from this morning. Yeah. What we going on? So yeah, we going through Kilgore. So we're about shit, I don't know. 47 miles from the state line. Yep, 47 miles. 12 miles now, folks. 12 12 miles, we'll be back in Louisiana. Yep. We got 660 miles to go to get back to Cleveland. Jump off there at exit 8. Check it out and see how bad it is. I need a washout. If it ain't too bad, I'll get a washout. Well, I don't know. We'll see. Alright. Here we go, folks. Right up here is going to be the state line. Right there. Welcome to Louisiana, folks. Local time is 1 o'clock and it is 58 degrees. Alright. Let's jump off here and see how bad the truck wash is. I can already tell you I'm not going in there. Yep, I ain't gotta get it. Yeah, shit. Nope. Not gonna happen. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Well, anyway, it's worth a shot. But here we are getting on 220, folks. Yep. It's the bypass around 3-4. Just gonna be a big bump right here. Yep. Anywho, cruising right along. Jump warmed up today is up to 59 degrees. Yeah. What a deal. Anyhow, alright, I'll get back with y'all. Alright, here we are, folks, Cross Lake. Yeah. Well, that's a long ass train. You can see it. I don't even see the engine, but you can see, yeah, that ditch is long as hell. From one side of the lake to the other is a train, and it's still coming. Oh, there's the end of it, but it's still long. Y'all don't see it yet. I gotta zoom in for y'all to see the train. Train, one side of the lake to the other. Damn, I hit the wrong button. But anyhow, yeah, from one side of the lake to the other, it's all train. Anywho, I'll get back with y'all. Alright, folks. Here we are, getting back on I-20. Yep. I think I may stop in West Monroe. I don't know. I don't know. West Monroe, it ain't nothing to eat there of a Subway, but I ain't really that hungry. So I don't know where I'm gonna stop at. I know one thing though, I'm not parking in the back no more. I get up in the middle of the night and get thirsty and gotta walk a half a damn mile to get something to drink. Ain't gonna work for me no more. But anyhow, that's beside the point. Yep. Alright. So I'll get back with y'all. We coming in West Monroe. Yep. It is 5 minutes to 5 my time. I think I'm gonna stop in Tallulah. That's the plan anyway. Because I may stop in Rayville, I don't know. Right now the plan is Tallulah. It's another 60 miles. Yeah. And then, well, be a good day for me, I reckon. Considering having to wait in Dallas for 2.5 hours for what my next move was going to be. If he'd have told me right away, grab it if you head back, I'd have probably got a little further, but yeah, it is what it is. Alright, I'll get back with y'all here in a few. Alright, here we are crossing the Wahita River. And now we're in Monroe. Yep. Anyhow, alright, I'll get back with y'all. Alright, folks, well, here's Rayville. Yep. What we going on past this? Although I probably should have stopped here because there's a Waffle House there on the right. I could have parked there and ate Waffle House, but yeah, I ain't that hungry. I'd probably just go to, like I said earlier, Tallulah, go into Arby's and just get me a sandwich or something. Nothing major. Well. Anywho, alright, I'll get back to y'all. About 13 miles, folks. Yeah, 13 miles where we stopping. Oh, boy. Talking to one of our drivers earlier, he said he stayed here in Waverly last night. I guess there is still a little fuel stop there, but it ain't somewhere I'd want to. Mercedes coming up here on my right. Well, y'all can't see them, but yeah, it's taking me a while to pass this. Well, he's fixing to try to squeeze them. He ain't gonna try to thread the needle. You an idiot. There ain't enough room for that damn Mercedes XP to go through there. Be patient, wait your turn, I'll get out your way. Anyhow. about 12 more miles now, folks. Alright, folks, we have made it to our stop for today. This is Tallulah, Louisiana. I'm done. I don't care. I got 3 hours still on the clock, but I don't care. I'm done. And yeah, if y'all made it this far, thanks for watching TTVN. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.